was...
Well.
Oh. Hello, Hybris.
Hi, Sky.
Hello. Hi, Hybris.
How are you all?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Up a bit.
Well enough. Well enough.
Oh. That doesn't
Seems
sound like
better than
great.
usual, I think, for most.
Is something on your mind?
I didn't sleep well.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Are you having nightmares too?
Oh.
Nightmares?
Yeah, this one was a bit vivid, though.
Is it Boogie?
No, it, actually, if anything, I think it might have been Elma's. I remember being on a table. Lots of tubes coming in and out of my chest and not being able to breathe.
Oh. That sounds awful.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I think I can relate a lot. I have something that might help you. A while back, a friend of mine gave me a dream catcher to help me with my nightmares. I haven't had the courage to try it yet, but I don't have to sleep if I don't want to. I don't know if it'll do you any good. Are you sure? I don't sleep most of the time anyway. Maybe it'll help.
Fine.
Alright.
I'll deal with them. It's a part of being human.
Gross. Humans are gross.
Agreed.
They're full of icky.
It's not necessarily the normal, though, to have consistently vivid ones, though, I don't think.
That's all I've known.
Oh yes, yours was very vivid. I remember it, and then
May was there once.
one time actually.
Oh,
It's very quiet right now.
Really?
I don't want to volunteer you for anything, but have you talked to May? She sometimes has a way with dreams.
Assuming you want to relive it.
I'm not particularly interested in that.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like
do you wish to have recurring nightmares? You seem to have resigned yourself to it.
I've had good dreams as well. They've not all been bad. And most of them I don't think I really remember. Last night's was just a bit perturbing.
I see. I'm glad they're not recurring.
Unfortunately, it means I didn't get quite as much work done as I would have liked to today.
sleeping is inconvenient.
Go back to
It
sleep.
gets in the way.
I have to keep up with things. All of them.
All the things.
If you're tired, though, you should get rest.
Yeah.
You're not much use to yourself or anyone else if you're exhausted.
What's on your mind, Phantom? Interesting.
I wonder what that was about.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
How were the new recruits, Hybris? Everyone seems to be asking that question.
So far, most of them seem to be better. At least, better than what I was hoping for.
That's good.
And they all seem to be very good people, with the exception of maybe one or two. All of them have good intentions, at the very least. They all show potential in different ways. There's only a few left, actually. I think 3 people? It's harder
You
to
talked to a
recall
few of them.
things.
I was
Yeah.
surprised by that
Squishy recall.
Eben robot thing.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned about him, but
I don't think I've met them.
unfortunately there's not a lot of details on his build. And without being able to properly intrude and investigate myself, it's even harder.
What's that, Kantan?
He's just holding like it's the shape of the void crystal, but it's wrapped in like leather.
What's...
I wanted to speak with you.
privately, I guess. Come on.
I mean, depends if we're allowed to speak about the thing.
Sky, if you wouldn't mind coming with me, actually, I'd like you to hear something.
Oh, sure. Of course.
Now then, Sky,
Yes.
has anyone spoken to you about the Jester recently?
He pulls out his devil card.
Actually, Ion contacted me today, saying that he wanted to meet me here to talk about something about Jester. But I don't think he's arrived yet.
I see. If that's the case, then I'll try to keep the explanation simple, but essentially we'll be assisting the Jester with some tasks. You're indirectly
This-
involved because you also played his game, did you not?
Yes. And I learned of the implications of it that I did not agree to and were not made aware to me at the time. I was not too happy with that.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then you are involved as well. There's several of us. We're trying to keep it quiet for now until we know the full scope of the situation.
How do you all feel about this? I mean, he's essentially using you for his own purposes, without having told you the implications of what he did.
It's a bit annoying, yes, but for the sake of, well, everyone else, it's best that we help him. It would have been nice if
I
he had
see.
asked, but
I suppose I still feel cheated to have something done to you that only benefits him and is a detriment
He's
to you.
kind of a trickster after all.
And yet we're helping him. I'd be cautious. How is it
we are.
beneficial
He's
to us to
explained everything that he can to us. Like I said, it's in our
Yes.
best interest to help him in this situation.
But I
There's
was asking-
larger dangers.
What is the larger danger, if I may ask?
Abyssal creatures.
Oh. Do we have to fight abyssal creatures?
Hopefully it won't come to that, but I at least want you to know that for the time being, I think we can trust him. Ion will be able to explain the rest. He actually has some more information than most of us do. But as
I
it
would be wary
stands,
to fully trust someone who's already known to cheat you in the past. But
as I said, trust him for now.
I see. I'll maintain a healthy wariness, but I'll go along with it.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Anyways, what is this?
Oh. He puts the card back. He unwraps it and it's the void crystal.
Oh,
I was
that thing.
going to try and take it with me. If possible. And if it will do any damage to the cards. I don't know, it's worth a shot.
I don't know that you'll be able to take it into the dream with you, but if you do, whatever you do, do not engage with that creature.
What is that?
Hmm. It's a void crystal.
Oh. Did my dad give it to you?
Nobody knows I have it.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
aware. It was, a sort of gift from me. I happened to find
Oh.
it on a black market. I figured it was better in our hands than in someone else's.
I see.
They're hard to
This
come
is going
by.
to help us somehow against the abyssal creatures.
Quite possibly, yes.
I see. And how do we intend to prevent this disaster of abyssal creatures?
Well, by helping Mr. Jester. There's a creature that he's been trying to keep locked up for a very long time. One that could cause a lot of problems if it gets out. So we're going to be helping him try and keep it that way.
Oh, it's also been duplicating, like, fate thingies, right?
The cards, yes.
Which means your fate could be doubled? Which is bad.
Oh. I've heard that Jester is bolstered by the strength of the souls that he's linked to. And more souls means more strength. Do we intend to give him more souls? Or how do we wish to help him?
I don't think we're intending to do that just yet. For now, we're gathering more information and seeing what resources we have available to put a stop to all of this if need be.
Are there more details, such as how this being is trying to affect people or get here, or some
Through
point that we can
dreams.
seal away?
Anyone who has a card is directly linked to Jester, and through this link, this creature is trying to reach out to us, trying to use us. He'll pull you into a dream if you're unlucky enough. Unfortunately, we haven't figured out a way to stop this from occurring.
I guess I have one more reason not to sleep.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
A few of us have already experienced the dream, but in it, you're transported to his prison, if you will. He's blind and deaf, but he can smell you.
Are you still
he'll
able
chase
to
you down
act
if he
as you
does.
can in reality there? Kantan, do you still have your strength?
You
Things like
can,
that.
but again, I'd be careful dealing with a creature like this.
Yeah, apparently you get wiped out of existence if it gets you. So I'd rather not, you know.
Does it wipe out your mind from existence? If you're in a dream, does it take your physical body?
Apparently it's not a dream or something, right?
Only if it's not a dream. We're not completely sure of the details if he catches you within the dream, but we're almost certain that it means that he'll try and find some way to take hold of you and use you for his own gain.
I see. And you still don't have complete knowledge of how to prevent this, only that we have to help Jester in some way that we don't know the details of yet?
Unfortunately,
Alright.
yes.
I know Ion said something about research. So I suppose that's what we need to do. Is research anything we can find about this entity? About anything like what the Jester does?
Exactly. More or less, we're still waiting for more information to be revealed by this creature. Unfortunately, if we don't know what we're doing... Anyways, that's all. Krayla?
I would go to the magic library, but
One
it's been
moment,
sealed
Sky.
off to me for a while.
Yes, Kralik?
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything. I was just saying what was going on.
Oh, nothing. We were just having a conversation. Take care of that, Kanto.
Hello, Kralik.
I was thinking about after I possibly have some sort of, I don't know, whatever
I
it
haven't
is,
seen you in a little while.
I might give it back to you.
Are you
I
hungry?
don't want to break it.
Not at the
I don't really know how to make stuff
suppose so.
with it, so.
Alright.
But I'll
I'll
keep it
have
for
to
now.
find a safe place to put that for you if you need. Anyways, that was all. If you want to return to the others, I won't keep you.
Alright. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about? Kralik?
If
Are
Hybris
we-
has time, there is things I wish to speak with her about.
Oh. I see.
I'll leave you two alone then.
Yes?
There's a few things. One, pertaining to my squad, considering we've lost 2 people.
Yes.
One being the leader of our squad.
Let me finish our recruitment, and we'll see where we stand afterwards. With everything in disarray, it's difficult to organize. I need to take count of our resources and see where we can put people.
You shouldn't try to do it alone.
What do you mean?
Well, you're trying to handle things all by yourself.
Kralik, I've always done things by myself. I built this station by myself.
Yes,
At least
but in
I don't
times
build, I
like
guess.
these, considering you're also in a human body, you also need rest.
Yes, I'm aware. Just let me get through these interviews. There's only a few left.
Very well. Also, with your permission, I want to start holding training sessions so that we're not running around like hamsters in combat.
I think that'd be
You saw
fine,
that
as long as you're
firsthand.
careful and make sure that no one gets hurt. I have no problem with that. Feel free to use the training room.
I would also like to try and do combat scenarios in a more open area.
I see. What exactly did you have in mind?
Something similar to what we had when we were getting Heck. If you remember correctly, everyone kept splitting off and running away from each other. I want to see how different people act during that sort of situation.
When you were getting Heck?
Remember, we went to go save Heck
Oh,
in that town.
I see. There was no clear line of command. I see. Perhaps we can set something up. This would probably be a good exercise to have the new recruits take part in as well.
Agreed. I think instead of the usual leaders for a particular group, I think the higher rankings of the members of A should take the offensive and attacking the situation, or well, the enemy, and then the new recruits in the lower ranks are, well, the ones trying to defend.
I see. I'll give it some thought. See if I can come up with anything. As for where to do something like that, I have a few places perhaps, but I'll need to take count of our resources. Again, I need to figure out who all we're hiring.
A lot of them that I've seen, I haven't really talked to them very much. But sparring with a few of them, they do show promise. In my
Yes.
personal opinion. Especially the blue-haired one.
Sig.
He's very smart.
He's already an Aegis as far as I'm concerned. His interview was a formality that he asked for.
Well, he's very smart.
Incredibly
and so.
so.
From what I can tell, he's decent with magic.
He is.
The one with the wings. He looks similar to a harpy to me, but looks can be
Zircon?
deceiving. That one. He's, from what I can tell, he's not combat ready.
No, he's not.
But if he learns to utilize his skills, and like I told them in the training room, we're here to grow with one another, not just work beside each other.
I had the same conclusion.
And the tall one with the scythe. He's
Nylax.
quite strong.
Yes, he is.
Seeking redemption for what he's done in his past. I think this would be good for him, considering what I've done in my own past.
Yes, again, I came to the same conclusion on this. I think he'd be a good fit, as long as he can keep his demonic tendencies in check.
Sorry for giving my opinion on things. It's just
It's fine. I value everyone's opinion.
the other ones I didn't really get to talk to very much, or even spar again. One thing I like to do when I'm getting to know someone, not just conversing with them, but where I'm from, fighting or sparring with someone, can tell you a lot of things about a person.
I see. Well,
But I also wanted to ask, how did things go when Vincent came?
about as well as I think they could have.
Hello, Sachi.
Oh, just poking around.
Oh,
Looks
Hello,
like
Sachi.
Sky's here, so it looks like Sky's here, so he's being informed by Content what's going on.
I see. Kralik and I were just having a conversation. Did you need anything in particular, or were you just visiting?
No, we're just visiting. Just coming to stop by and see how everyone's doing before heading out.
I see.
Pretty sure Andy wants to say something, come around, poke around, right?
I always like to
Poke
at least
around?
come here for a moment and see how things are.
That poke around. You know?
Well enough. I'm a bit sleepy today, but otherwise things are pretty good.
Good.
Understandable. Are you experiencing any more difficulty with your health?
Yes, unfortunately. I suppose Sachi probably hasn't told you. My lungs are actively falling apart. It would seem that this condition is somehow linked to the way the woman whose body I am currently inhabiting, how she died.
Yes, I recall a certain level of instability in decomposition resuming.
Yes,
Or so
I'm
much.
able to fix it back up a bit, but from what tests that I've managed to run, based on precursory data, everything has diminishing returns. Magic, potions, short of completely replacing my lungs, which I'm not exactly sure is the right thing to do.
Then perhaps we should look into expediting the reassimilation process.
I've been working hard on it.
If you ever need my assistance, I am free.
Perhaps. I'll consider things. It's a bit of a private matter.
I understand. I do not wish to intrude. I only mean to offer my help, as you have helped me in the past.
I've almost completely parsed through all of the code. I think I've isolated an area that I can start making edits to that would be suitable. Next, I'll need to figure out exactly what changes I need to make, what systems need to be adjusted, and then finally I'll have to figure out how to put myself back in.
I already told you that I could help move the soul into the body.
I might actually.
I'm not exactly sure what to expect, so again, some research will need to be done.
Well, you know,
I
any help?
mean,
Oh, I got it. What's up?
I was curious about possibly assistance I could bring. Maybe I should discuss it with you first to see if it's appropriate to even share.
Okay.
I do not wish to give improper hope, I believe might be the term.
What do you mean?
I think that she might have something, but we don't know if it will work or not.
Yeah. It is something we found in one of the first vaults that we found from my creators.
I see.
Apparently, an attempt to make a supercomputer by moving human entity into data. I am unsure of if it had anything to do with a soul. However, it certainly had to do with mental pathways being merged together.
If I could simply reverse the research that they've done. I understand the sensitivity of this data, but would you be willing to share some of it?
I will look into what is viable and is appropriate. Most of the data that we recovered is degraded. As it turns out, the facility was active 200 years ago.
Really? 200?
I am unsure of why it was so long ago, in comparison to my place where I was found. I am still looking into understanding that. However, I am finding more trace signals of anomalies, akin to the same gateway that I found before. We could possibly find more of these vaults, so to speak. And maybe more of my past will be uncovered.
I see. Well, if you have anything, let me know. You know how to get in contact with me.
Of course. Thank you.
Or we could possibly assist. I mean, we do
I
have
meant
teams,
more
and
with
we are.
the information that she already has.
I was meaning more on the vault. If she would like the assistance with it.
And that's up to
I
Annie.
will keep it in mind. Right now, I want to limit the number of people who are getting involved, as there is a corporation who is seeking my technology.
Yes. Sachi, have you heard anything more on that situation?
No, I haven't heard anything at all.
I see.
I've been scanning recent communications. They seem to be actively searching for a specific strand.
Didn't you say something's akin to your volts were moving around?
Yes, it was
I see.
a similar signal,
Okay.
but
Sachi.
it was not related to the same signal.
Oh, I just needed to ask a
I'll
quick
look
question.
into it.
Need I remind you of your obligations?
Oh, damn. I just need to ask a quick question to him. And then I was gonna come back and talk to you.
Oh, what's up?
In the meantime, thank you, Annie. As I said before, if you come up with anything or have any information you can share that
I'm
you
sorry.
think might help me,
That's okay.
I
always enjoy speaking to
I
you.
appreciate it.
Of
But I
course.
didn't have anything pressing.
I'll be happy to forward any possible data. Anything to
Well
help
then,
repair you.
That's all I
you
need
look
to
at
speak
me.
on, anyways.
like I said, I'll give the idea some thoughts, see if I can come up with anything else, and I'm sure you'll know exactly when we get our new recruits. Like I said, there's only a
Very
few
well.
more individuals that still need to complete their interviews. And if they wait too long, well, the opportunity will pass. We'll move on.
If you don't mind, I do want to keep track of, well, how you're doing, because apparently your lungs aren't doing well, from what you guys were saying.
I'm already keeping track of everything.
Do we have a timetable?
Well, if there's anything I can do.
Not precisely, but from my initial estimates, I probably have at least a few months.
This is at least good. Hopefully we can find a solution before it becomes critical.
Yes. Thus far, I've noticed that strenuous activity or, well, certain situations make things worse. They irritate my condition.
Understandable.
So no going out into the field. Got it.
More than likely, no.
We had that talk.
Do you have a condition?
Yes, my lungs. Let's just say they're not in great shape. They're falling apart.
Is there anything Mara or medical science can do?
Temporarily, yes, but it seems that things continue to degrade, short of completely replacing my lungs, which I'd like to avoid, if at all possible.
Oh.
medical science won't work, and magic won't work.
They work,
What about
like
potions?
I said. Diminishing returns.
Well, for a short time. But what about potion?
I've tried potions. Some of Kras's, actually.
It's an identifiable disease.
It's not really a disease. It's more like a condition based on the... The lungs were already damaged when I began to inhabit this form.
Oh. I see.
Corona and the others tried to put them back together as best they could, but they're trying to return to what the state they were in.
And you don't want to be cybernetically enhanced.
I don't think I should do that. Not to this body. And I'm hoping to avoid needing to use other methods to hold myself.
Well, until you can figure out how to get your code done and get yourself back into your body, that's just continuing with the treatment of what you can to keep yourself going.
I'm already planning on doing that. As things get worse and it's necessary, I'm using potions or looking for healing. Acheron, did you get taller?
I was about to say the same thing.
It's been bugging me for the past few minutes. I've been trying to place what's different, and it's definitely your height. What happened?
I got my curse removed.
The soul-sucking part?
No. That wasn't a curse.
Did the deity already remove it? I thought
No.
you said the medal was with Krat.
I had someone else remove it.
I see.
Well, I'm
Who
glad
did
to
you
see
get?
that you're back to yourself.
Hmm.
Perhaps I'll be shortly behind you.
It would be good to see you back as yourself. Though, as you are isn't bad, other than the fact that your lungs are deteriorating on you.
It's kind of a drawback, yeah.
But it's not a bad look on you.
It's not my look, though. It's someone else's. Remember that.
Either way. Still not a bad look.
I'm sure Elma would appreciate it.
But to answer your question, Sky, I had someone look into a small fragment of the metal that I still had in my possession. And they were able to find its link to the Feywild. And I had a couple of people assist me in getting it removed.
I see. With me, they didn't. Well, they removed the curse. But they told me that if I didn't follow through with returning the medal, they would simply put the curse on me again. Are you sure that that's not going to irk them? If they know that you no longer have the curse?
Well, if it does, that is their problem to deal with.
I see.
Because at this point, I accepted what was given to me, and I decided that it was no longer worth keeping. As a reminder.
I understand.
That's all that curse remaining was a reminder.
Kind of want it to be over with. I found out where the last... Well, you told me where the last bit of metal was. So... Hopefully I can get in contact with Kras and get it returned soon, so this skin will be over with.
And like I've told you before, I spoke with Sebastian about it because he honestly quite rudely cornered me in the PL while he was on shift about it, and I told him that I had given it to Kraz. I got in contact with Kraz on his behalf since other people seem to be having some issues with it. And, well, what happens from there is yet to be seen. I don't know if Kraz has reached out to him like I've requested, but I'm sure that'll be resolved sooner or later.
Hopefully. I'm just glad it's moving along.
But anyhow.
Also,
My
sorry
issues
for
are
being
resolved
gone
as of
for
this
so
point.
long.
You're fine. At least you warned us that you would be leaving. Unlike, other people.
Others.
Well, Morgan said I needed to go to a very high place in order to work on air magic. To be able to see mana with my eyes open rather than closed.
You know air magic now?
Not fully. I can
Can
see.
you make a breeze?
I can.
Kind
Can you
of.
do that? Can you do that thing with the acceleration rune on your throat and go like?
That I can still do. And that was still a very good idea.
Thank you. I got him to blow really hard one time when he put an acceleration rune on his throat.
I actually heard about that. And to be honest, that was very ingenious.
Thank you.
Yes, it was to get the blessing of. What was it, a air.
Air, spirit.
Air spirit.
Lock this. And there's blood on her hand.
It could be one beam. It could be going to those areas like a watchdog or something. Do we have a reason? I would say probably the shrine of the police. Look at the shrine.
Keep requesting to get in.
I don't know. We don't know. Well, we know both areas, two areas. The place that we found you, and the shrine. Unless we wanted to kill two birds with one stone and hit for the shrine in Neo Tokyo.
I believe that one actually is categorized as actually accessing. Yes, I am correct. This shrine is
Hello.
related to one of our employees.
One of our plays. Seth, Tom.
I knew that you were no longer part of Aegis, and for that I am sorry.
No,
But
it's
I
okay.
understand.
I left on friendly terms. And
We're just gonna pretend we washed that shit off. It's broken. Oh, shit. They're not requesting.
She told me that we're waiting to see what happens with the last few of the recruits that are supposed to come in for interviews.
Hybris, real quick before you leave. I'm sorry, but do you know when the other interviews are scheduled to happen?
As soon as they're available.
Yes.
I see. Would you let me know whenever those happen? I would like at least to try to be here to meet them.
I'll try. I can't make promises.
That's really cool.
And that's perfectly acceptable. But
My training
I'm interested in the new recruits
Yes.
for a reason that I'll want to speak to you about a little bit later.
still blurry for me.
I just want to
Not
wait until
now,
everything is said
or-
and done.
Alright.
Maybe I should
Anyways,
train.
See you around.
I'm gonna go for it. Hello.
How you doing?
alright. Just needed something to wash it down.
When you're ready, let me know.
Yes.
Yeah, so what we were discussing is more of
Have a good night.
her processing and packaging to a point where you can either simplify the information that she'll give you about our tech, and we also, for some reason, a signal similar to our technology has been moving location to location, but in a going from place to place to place, which was the place I found her, the shrine that we found that vault, and some place in Neo Tokyo, which is another shrine. So we're
I
Either-
see.
Assuming
yeah, so we're going to some points either go to the part in Neo Tokyo to kill two birds with one stone by going to the vault and
What is-
seeing whatever's moving around.
Who's that? You're talking about the same person?
I can't
Yeah.
tell from this distance.
Yeah,
Oh,
never
I was
picked up
talking
on
about-
this system.
Why is Jinx here?
Hmm.
She's already had her interview.
Oh, it's probably because of Acheron.
He's.
Oh,
I see. 1 second. Acheron,
Like, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
did Jinx request to come and see you?
I'm sorry, say again?
Did Jinx request to come and see you?
I believe she did.
Oh, I see. I'll let her know you're in here.
Is she?
So she'll be back.
Oh, Acheron said she asked to see him.
Compound's going to face his demon.
Just a moment.
So, okay.
I'm his demon.
Well, his devil's then.
That's understandable. I was about to be offended.
I don't know why I couldn't hear her.
Oh,
I think he'll be okay then.
Okay.
Yes, if he needs me. he can
She
always
doesn't have
call
her
me.
scarf, by the way. Forgot to mention.
If he needs me, he can summon me. He knows. Sometimes he forgets it because he's an idiot. Somewhere in there, he knows
I mean, he forgot his own abilities once, so.
it. That's nice. Hello, Hybris.
hello, May.
Have you figured out what to do about Hybris?
About what?
Hybris?
I've been working on it. I've been reading through all of my code, which has taken a lot of time. There's... I don't
How are you
even want
gonna
to think about how
reintegrate?
many. I think I've isolated an area of code that I can start making adjustments to.
Now it's just forever get me.
Yes. But how are you going to reintegrate? You've diverged now.
No, I'm good.
I don't know yet.
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. You have a backup plan in that case, right? Because your brain's kind of important.
Yeah.
Don't get hurt. You matter. To all of us.
Thank you.
As a friend. Maybe as a leader. Friend and family.
Yeah, I guess it's just always weird hearing that.
It would be very strange to say that to AI hybrids. Before you before you discovered what had been intruding upon yourself, you would have had a different outlook on those words.
You know what they say, no pain, no gain.
Yeah, I've given
Oh, also Vincent didn't help.
it both ways.
I am trying to just
I
kind of
felt a
forget
headache.
about.
I felt a headache, Captain. That was a minor headache.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I'm just trying to put that situation behind me.
To
I
bed.
respect him, but he concerns me.
Yeah. We have a new Aegis to make better.
I think that some of his points were valid, although it could be
Valid.
argued that
Yes.
there's many arguments to make, but
I like arguments. It's part of my favorite thing to do.
I
master
just-
debating.
I just wish he would have talked to me. I could have done something sooner.
Well, hopefully he's learned his lesson after getting scorched pretty good in his bum. Hey man, Blinks. I was tired of listening to little shits, little smart-ass comments, so I decided it was time to teach him a little lesson about what I can do. Let me say this honestly and clearly. Don't fuck with the possession demon. We know you. That's not a threat.
No, but now
love
you've
you.
got me a little concerned as well. I just hope that whatever happens, he doesn't try to do something rash. Potentially
I don't
stupid.
think that he will.
I think Vincent only knows how to do rash things over and over. This seems to be his tumor. Hopefully now he's
I
learned
would
to move.
argue he's different.
Yeah.
He
There's
is
still
now.
a lot of him that is very much the same Vincent, just amplified, of course. But
To 11.
he's always been methodical.
Yes.
And
Well,
never really going out of his way to.
so have I, but
I'm not
I mean,
gonna
you're
show my
talking
opinion.
to an AI after all. Methodical is in our nature.
I don't have. Well, as said, there were some ideas that are good. If he wants to leave, that's his business. But we will stay. And
Of
we will make
course.
things better together. Because we're family.
Yes.
Matters.
We take care of one another.
Yeah.
Make each other better. Because we care about one
Even-
another and want the
Even
best
angels.
for each other.
Exactly.
Although I'm not going to talk to him for a week. Until next Monday. I won't speak another word
Admittedly,
to
I'd
him.
like to avoid having to run into him too often.
Well, that should be easy. Don't let him in.
I suppose so, but he still managed to find me while I was in a different country, simply eating food, and then harassed me
Ew,
while
really?
invisible. Yeah,
Was
he
that
was
after or before?
before.
Okay.
This was while Ion
After.
and I were dealing with his situation.
Oh. I keep hearing about
We tried to come to a at least cordial resolution with things. Obviously, he was still a little bit in shock. Losing a finger does that to you. But we tried to get him calmed. So we went and sat and had food and spoke for a while, and suddenly a voice that I didn't recognize started harassing me about my body. It was jarring and frightening.
What did he say exactly?
Told me a few names.
Told or called you?
Said that what I was doing was evil, and that I should have done something different, and that I had choices, which is not true. I had no idea what was going on. I was scared, in pain, and slightly suicidal.
I feel a rant coming on. I'm gonna suppress it.
I should stop. It's...
No, I mean me. 'Cause otherwise I'm gonna do things
Oh, sorry.
that I already said. Not you. Yeah. No, you're fine. When you do it, it's called venting. When I do it, it's called being an ass.
Not an ass.
No. We care about your opinions too, May.
Yeah, you're not an ass, you're a May.
Oh, May. Sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes I have opinions on. Most of the time I don't share them, but that was one of the times. Anyways, it's inappropriate to confront someone like that without knowing the facts. That's all I'll say. And now I'll go to bed. I don't get angry. Good night. It's best to ask your friends first. They'll tell you. It's the best thing you can do to be friends with somebody. Ask them to tell you.
Yes.
Everyone
Yes.
wants to be heard.
Good night, me.
Have a good night, May.
Good night, May.
Oh, you want this?
Bug. Good night.
Yes. Alright, you have a sweet dream, alright?
I will.
Is
Unlike
Sky
everyone
still
else,
here?
apparently. I will have a good night.
I believe so. I haven't seen him leave. He should be in the headquarters. Krylik's in there, I still believe.
Okay.
So how you doing today, Hybris?
I forgot.
My bed's
Tired. I had a bit of a bad dream. More like a memory, I guess, but bad dream nonetheless, and I've tried to get as much work as I can done.
Was it something similar to what we've been dealing with?
No, this was, I don't think it was exactly a dream. It seemed a little too coincidental. Something perhaps left over. All I know is that in my dream I was being operated on and there were a lot of tubes coming out of my chest.
Oh.
And I couldn't breathe.
Thanks.
That could have.
Sorry to pry. I'm just making
I-
sure that's what we're dealing with.
I can make a few guesses of what that dream is about, but yeah.
So can I. And I'd rather not ponder on them
I
for
understand.
too long. In any case, how are the both of you?
Oh, doing pretty well.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm good.
By the way, Zircon, was there something you needed?
No. I just thought I'll check up and see how everyone was doing.
Oh. Okay. That's fine. It's good to see you again.
If you'd prefer I leave, I don't mind.
No, it's fine. Just... We did your interview, so I wasn't exactly expecting to see you again so soon.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's good to see you.
Oh yeah, likewise.
Socialization is always a good trait to have.
Yeah.
Visitors
believe,
are nice to have. It's better than walking
believe,
around alone.
I believe Hybris is too used to her agents not showing up half the time.
That was a low blow, yeah. That was a little bit of a low blow.
Hey. I comment as I see it, you know? But it's good. I'm glad.
You
Get those
always
visits.
have, Sachi. You always have.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you're all doing well.
Just stretching the old legs. Lightning can, is an even distributor, as it were.
I'm gonna go check on Ion. I'd like to discuss something with him. See how he's
Go
doing.
ahead. You seem like you had to go with something.
Finalize up that whole curse situation.
Did Ion come through here?
He's at the fridge.
Oh.
Did you see that? Ronald's not cursed anymore.
Oh.
It looks like he found his own means to become uncursed. But we're gonna go back and finish everything up with what the Fate deity wanted because they might just recurse somebody. If they're limited by their own.
Hello, Ion.
Oh, hi, Hybris. How's it going?
Hi. I just wanted to check and see how things were going with our project.
Pretty well. I think I'm starting to get a hang of it. The reading aspect.
That's good. That's good. You understand some of the basic grammar?
Yes.
That's good.
Things are coming together, so.
I'm glad. You'll be able to help me a lot if you can understand it. I've almost finished reading through all of my code, and I think I might have isolated a good spot to start making changes. I need to find a little more tight-knit area, but I think I have an idea of what systems should be changed. So,
Okay.
once we move on to the next part, if you can learn that language in time, it'll help a lot.
I'm almost there.
The only other thing I have to do is figure out how I'm going to take me out and put me back in.
Well, I'm sure we know somebody who can do that.
Yes, but I'm always concerned that there will be complications. My soul has done a lot of growing, and I don't know.
I guess you should get an expert then.
Would be good.
I can put in a call to, you know who. But we'll see how things, I guess, things are currently for them.
It would be nice to know that he's doing well and not causing trouble with the, Yakuza.
Yeah. Right then. We'll see how things go. And then, if he's able, since obviously he did it for Acheron, we'll see what happens here.
Oh, I see.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully he should be able to inspect whatever new vessel you create and see if it's okay. Don't worry. You're gonna get this done in time. I know you're anxious.
Yeah. I'd also like to stop coughing. It's become a problem.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can do to currently?
I
Slow down
can
the-
treat myself, but, like I've said before, diminishing returns. I don't know that the next time I take a potion, that it might not work at all.
Have an effect.
That it'll just recognize the previous state as being the optimal one for the body.
Well, I guess I'll wrap up.
And I'd like to not have to consider Plan B.
Plan D.
More or less body hopping.
Alright, Buck. I'll get to work on it double time, okay?
Take your time. You need to understand it properly. If you rush, you might... Well... I'd like to not have, system errors when I finally get back to being me.
Okay. Alright. I'll try to work at a reasonable pace.
Thank you. Seriously.
You know I got you. Just don't worry.
Of course. Thank you. In any case, I'm gonna go check on the others.
Yeah, there's a couple of the potential recruits. I don't even know what you call this.
I don't know. They kind of just showed up. Sometimes people seem to forget that this is my house. More or less.
Well, we were going on a mission for Morrigan, and we had to get the blessing of several different elemental fae spirits in order to bless a certain...
I did mostly programming and hacking.
We'll be doing this
Oh.
the old first training.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Disappears. You can say a little bit of software and hardware, both.
If you think
Fascinating.
you're capable of, then yeah, we can practice.
Never really focused on a subject, though.
I don't
That's kind of went with anything I could get my hands on.
It's probably for the best that you went with versatility. Sometimes specializing can be
When I couldn't cast magic, I
can be quite
felt
consuming.
comfortable with books and spells that were written and explained on how they draw the mana and stuff like that. It felt more
just from personal experience.
doing it.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, but
basically, I
sometimes
send
specializing in
my
something
house
can
to
really be helpful in certain situations, especially if it comes up that your specialization is needed.
Days turn to weeks.
Oh yes, I can imagine.
Then
I'd say it's good to,
let's just say those weren't not
as you
fun
said, be versatile. Dabble in a little bit of everything, but it's always good to have a
I was
focus.
vampire at the time, so I can take what he dealt to me, but
I suppose it's up to the individual to find that balance.
the lava of hell and having your skin ripped apart and trying to keep your blood inside your body.
Yeah, I don't think
I remember that story. That sounded painful.
It's not fun. Kratom was a nice. Oh, he was a good teacher.
Everything okay with you?
But rough about it.
For now.
His methods were a little unorthodox, but this sounds
good.
Yeah. Well, he had to teach. He had to train them and everyone else. It's up to Jinx. She wants to learn anything. Gotcha. Why us?
actually might get a hold of your friend. Cyber.
He's busy right now trying to find something, trying to figure himself out how to get himself to an astral place, bring his body into it, the main body. So I don't know if he's in it. But he's always good. He's always willing to talk. He loves talking.
Yes, he does.
Yes. Get him talking and you've opened the floodgates.
Yeah.
No.
Hopefully, once I can get back to my body, I can properly access the unprocessed books that I have from Arcadum's collection.
That just reminded me. Still have those pages on record.
What pages?
Well, remember how I'm generally recording everything?
Yes.
Well, remember back at the start, we kinda got to go to Arcadum school and he let us read the books?
Yeah, we did that.
I forgot that I was recording, so technically some of the books I have fully recorded of looking through all the pages.
We waited for like 30, 40 minutes.
I see. Well, perhaps send me what you have and I'll take a look and see if there are any that I didn't catch.
I did, and I said how long, and you said around like.
I know at least I got the full book on martial skills.
Oh, that one.
It did go really fast. It did go really fast.
I remember that one.
It could have gone much worse.
Yep, those were fun.
It did go bad.
That's one of his basic ones. I believe he was teaching some of his students from it.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he ever let us, if I recall, he only let us look at the ones on the ground floor, so they were probably mostly all basic.
I see.
And he said never let anyone touch the top floor one.
Yeah.
I had access to some of the ones in his study.
Same. Ooh. But I don't. I only remember what I was taught, not in a way where you can catalog most things you read.
I will
I did
index
see some,
things, but that doesn't mean I've processed it.
I did see some books that I saw in there, and I do. Not from Arcadum. He might have a different book about it, but I got a book from Q about certain magic.
I see.
I see.
Yeah. Let's see. Who knows? Anyway, so what you guys been up to? What are you guys doing?
Not much since the
Just
interview.
socializing. I've been at a terminal all day.
Mm. I
Yes,
was looking
kind
at
of.
your body stuff. You at least constructed it or something?
It's already constructed. I
Oh.
just need to edit the code so that my body can accept the soul.
Oh. Okay.
I've
no,
been
you're not
parsing
helping her
through
code.
all of my code, and I actually think I
I'm
may have
horrible at
isolated
coding.
I know.
Anyways,
I don't even know what coding
I've
is.
been reading through trillions of lines of code, and I think I might have found a spot. I've at least isolated a segment of my code that could be suitably used. And even if it's
Well,
not
that's
perfect, it would at least be a start.
I mean, I'm guessing as long as you find a starting point, you can always, as you said, edit it and make room in a way.
I need to
Slowly, at least.
I need to program my body to be able to, at least internally, recognize a soul. Like facial recognition, but for a soul. And then tell it not to delete the one that I put in it.
Coding's like a different language to me. I'm never gonna understand it.
Well, in fact, it
pretty much
isn't
is.
entirely in a different language. I use my own language, as you'll recall.
Wait, what?
Well, there's
I've
technically your
told
different
you
language,
about this
and
before.
then also code. Yeah, she has her own language.
Yes.
What?
A language, a
tried to
runic
read it.
language of my
I
own.
couldn't.
What do you mean? We need a BFF, a best friends forever language.
No, I'm not teaching
No?
anyone that language at the moment.
I'm not talking about your language. I'm talking about like
he wants, he wants
yeah.
a new language made.
How about
for
this?
best
The
friends forever.
language is a cipher, and we will reverse whatever we say. Sachi, you're my enemy.
Oh,
I knew
you're my
it.
enemy too. Wait, this is gonna confuse me, and this is gonna confuse others. I don't like
Sachi.
this.
I'm already very confused. Oh, anyway. Okay, anyone decipher that cryptic
Sachi, just make sure you die.
You know the funny thing, Ethereal? I don't know. I know it's not
Sachi,
true, but
think about it this way. The little ones and zeros, which in my case,
Yeah.
I've actually upped to be something a little more complicated. I use a pentettiary system. Wait, Yuki?
Use pets?
Yuki? Can I help you?
Two things. I need a drink. I need to talk with Ion.
I see. That's fine. Just surprised me. I wasn't expecting you.
Sorry, just... Oh, long story.
Hey, at least you're getting visitors. Smile.
Does anyone
It's
ever
a better
have a short
thing than
story
being
nowadays?
lonely.
Exactly.
I have a short story. Once upon a time, there was an AI. She got put in a human body and then... I'm not great.
By a very
complained about it.
by a very super friend and his friend, and now we're trying to put them back in the other body.
And now she's coughing up blood.
Wait, what?
Are you?
It's happened once or twice.
Oh, I told you to let me know if something like this
It happened before, and maybe
I wish you would
earlier.
have told him.
It's just a little. Nothing
How?
serious. It's
much?
only happening occasionally.
I told you first instance. Let me know.
We worry about you.
I understand.
I know.
Maybe a little too much.
We're not gonna baby you, but we are gonna worry about you. That's what I told you.
Exactly.
Yes, well,
You're a
anyways,
big
if it gets
girl.
any worse, I'm likely going to
Got about a
look
foot on
to
me.
potentially Mara or Brim.
No, I got this. I'm gonna talk to Rosetta.
I'm not keen on necromancy.
She's fine. She doesn't even use like actual necromancy. She uses a part of her own soul to make her minions.
I'm not accepting any extra souls. I have one now, and it's annoying
not
enough
that.
already.
She knows how to operate around a
Saucy
body.
souls. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
I worry about everything. I know.
Doing
It's
good?
not
I
the
mean,
soul that's
I mean,
damaged.
you
It's my lungs.
did you
I know it's your lungs, but she
get a
knows
good
how to
drink?
walk around the body. She's a she knows this kind of things. Listen,
Ah, yes.
So do
Water.
I. Let me
Haven't
handle it.
met her?
Don't handle it for me.
Most complex of drinks. Yeah, I think I'm just recovering from a little rough and tumble yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it the day after?
It was
The
yesterday.
day before, yes.
Anyways,
Oh.
yeah, that's it.
come on. Okay. I'm being serious. If you get worse there, you'll let me know. Or making an appointment. What?
I'll handle it.
You're sounding like me right now, which is kind of dumb.
I resent that statement.
She's definitely sounding like she's definitely sounding like me, right? Holding information, saying I'll handle it.
We have another guest.
No.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi.
What brings you here?
Oh boy, indeed.
Not much brings me here. I was really just wandering about. Heaven gets lonely sometimes. I hope you don't mind.
No, we don't. It's her place. I'm pretty sure she doesn't mind. She loves visitors.
Yes, I love them. Especially when they show up unannounced. It's just the best. That was...
Your sarcasm showing.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, it's
well, I'm
good
happy
to see you.
Hear. What's sarcasm?
No, that wasn't... What? You...
Wait, you mean what sarcasm?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Anyway. Oh, what brings you
Anyway.
I can't tell if
just,
that was sarcasm or not.
Just coming around.
I'm
just
sorry, I
fucking
don't
around.
have quite a grasp on that. At the moment, I'm just... I had something. There was something on my mind. It's quite interesting.
And?
What was it? What was it?
You
Hold on.
left the
May-
refrigerator open.
No, then why would I be here? I would be at the refrigerator.
Heaven is gone.
No.
I don't know.
If that happens,
How did I lose heaven?
One of you guys blew it up? I don't know.
No, I had... It was something. Are you all familiar with Hercules and his, what were they called? Labors?
Yes.
Trials? Yes, those.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Brother Val.
Vaguely, I've been more interested in the Icarus and Daedalus.
Now... there was something about them. I'm sorry, allow me, just give me a moment to snap back. I'm currently lost. Just continue on. Brother Valor shall arrive at some point, I assume. I'm not sure. He's been stuck in the books, and he wasn't in heaven. Ugh.
At least he's not
I'll
lost.
return momentarily.
Hopefully. That was interesting.
Ah,
Yes, anytime they show up, it's interesting.
thank you.
Very good ears. Interesting.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to be interesting.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
So that lightning ability, is that another form of magic, or were you just born with it?
Born with it, manifested a couple years ago. Got some under control.
I'll say. Thinking about learning about magic myself. It's weird enigma, but I do wanna.
Oh, now they're both here.
I like your matching outfits. It's very cute.
The labors. Well, I mean,
The
we have
12
the same
labors,
stylist.
or rather, not the 12. I don't know how many we have.
7.
We have 7? Thought
Yes.
that was the other ones. Well, either way.
Hello, Sora.
Hi.
Oh, Sora, this is great. We actually have one of humans' greatest people here. This is great. This is the perfect type of subset. Either way.
This is your
Anyways,
lead.
Is
Go ahead,
there
speak it.
something I can
Yes,
help
I'm
you
waiting
with?
for Sora. I just wanted to explain those things very quickly. That was about it. I kind of lost my footing. I apologize.
Jesus Christ, just say it.
Oh, just say it. Okay, well, we have a set amount of trials, etc. that just kind of happen. However, one of them is quite peculiar. Now,
How peculiar
I'm not sure. Oh,
How
you need to
peculiar
locate
are
the
we
child of the
talking?
Archangel of Destruction.
I'm
That
sorry,
one.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Run that by me again? I'm pretty sure my ears malfunctioned. What?
Well, to complete one of the tasks is to find the child of the Archangel of Destruction. You're familiar with her, yes?
No?
Wait. Hold on.
She's lovely.
I remember
Right.
reading about her.
Mhm.
But I
Well,
don't
she-
recall much
she
about
has a child.
her. Oh.
Wait, which one was the one of destruction?
I don't know. Hey, you know what? If it's a child, they're most likely going to end up at Purple Oils, but for some reason everyone thinks it's a fucking daycare.
Maybe you should put a daycare section.
Oh my god.
Well, yes.
We'll put Q in there. I'm sure she'll
that's
love it.
one of them.
Yes.
Knows how to make a good joke. Congratulations.
I
think she was joking.
very
Oh, no.
heavily studied jokes with Arcadum.
Yes. So anyway.
Okay, so basically he's issuing a challenge to anybody who wants
I'm
to take
issuing
it up.
a challenge.
Ah, dude,
Nah.
why is that so hard for you to just say?
Yeah, why is that like?
I'm an
how's that like?
idiot.
Ah, shit.
See,
I
now you're
didn't
speaking
fully
English. It's been a moment.
process the records you gave me,
Oh.
but I'm sure if I was able to get back to being me, I could probably go through my records and help you find them.
The daughter of the
Um,
Archangel of Destruction.
At least give you
Trial
some more
of the
background
Archangel of Destruction.
information.
So what's the point of all this?
Well,
Yeah, that's the biggest point we want to know.
Naturally, completing all of the trials will. Who was the greatest warrior of all time again?
Judgment.
No, the greatest human one. You idiot.
And even so, the fuck?
Jill.
I'm right here.
I'll beat Brother Judgment's ass.
We both
Either way.
will. Now, regardless.
Regardless.
I guess Gil.
You said Gilgamesh?
Yeah, Gilgamesh would be.
No, he
No.
didn't do the trials, so I wouldn't
He
consider.
didn't do the trial, so he's out of this one.
It's,
I guess it can't be Gormunder anymore.
Cause he's dead.
That's trash.
It is true. It is true.
I heard he had a run-in with Lilith. That's how it happens.
Is
Yeah, our
that
sister-in-law
what happened?
mutilated his corpse to a
Dio didn't exactly say who or what killed him.
I mean, you can always ask
our
that one.
sister-in-law got quite out of hand.
That's what I.
She's a piece of work. Piece of absolute work. Well,
I
anyway.
see. I think I've only ever met her
Basically.
once.
Most great warriors throughout our our collective lifespan, all of them have completed the trials. So we
Great.
thought we might as well just see if anyone wants to take them up and be deemed
Well,
ready for that.
I'm not
The title-
exactly much
the
of a
ti-
warrior right now, so I don't think I'll be
It's a-
taking you up on that just yet.
and it's just a title.
No, it's more than a title. If I do say so, the title holds power behind it. Just as most
Why?
things
You
we
need
do
to have
have.
And
a
that
certain amount of
dispels
power
trouble.
to complete them.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some egomaniacs out there coming for this thing.
Well, we already got a lot of egomaniacs as it is.
Many
Which is
try
why
and
I'm
many
bringing it to
fail.
you. Especially you, because you're a worthy contender of the title.
I have so much going on right now.
This is something you can do in your off time.
When
Whenever
don't you
find
have
the
something
time.
going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're busy. I'm sorry. Do you have to run heaven? Huh? Do you?
Get your
I'm
ass
not- I'm
back
sure-
in there and stop
I'm
You
sure-
have to run the banks.
Here,
do you
Sachi,
mean?
you want to see something cool?
What?
You want to? I
What?
open your
What you
third
wanna
eye, and you now see 8 arms writing scrolls behind me. You think I'm not doing things currently?
Valid.
I'm always busy. Now I'm
Looks like
closing
you're
your
very-
third eye.
You're very handy, huh? Aren't you?
Oh.
I'm recording history as we speak. I'm always doing things.
Are you writing down this conversation?
Yes, I am, in
Yes.
16 different languages.
16.
Only 16.
Chinese, Korean, Japanese, English,
English,
Or
Spanish,
Latin.
Dutch,
5, 6,
Come on, name more.
Russian.
Name all 16.
Latin,
7,
German, Russian,
8,
Polish,
9.
Irish or Latin.
10.
Swedish. Yeah,
I
you know, the
said
whole
that.
9 yards.
Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Finnish,
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
I could use a Danish.
whole 9 yards.
I know, right? Man, I go for a Danish right now.
Is that some kind of... I don't even want to ask. Either way.
It's sweet bread.
Either way. The trials are there. Some of you may have completed some of them without even realizing it.
Oh
Because
god.
we haven't brought them up.
Definitely not me.
Don't worry, you need to complete all of them.
I know.
Calm down. So,
How could you complete a trial without even knowing what it is?
By doing a feat of strength without you realizing you did it?
shows of courage, things of, I'm not going to describe the trials unless you're fully aware and are willing to do them, but there are things that you could do that are feats that would be considered.
Oh, Garrett's here too now.
Okay, so when we complete all the trials, what is this all about? Why are you doing this now?
Yeah.
Because
He
now it's
brought
as
it
good
up.
as time as tomorrow, the day
Yeah,
after, next month, or past month. I might as well just say they exist. Something to think about.
Okay.
All right, Nincompoop.
Well,
I think we've explained what we came here to explain. Let's dissipate.
I'll go back to swimming in Golden Bank. You guys have fun. Either way, which way was happening?
Wherever the fuck I dropped.
I was expecting you to say because they're bored.
They probably are.
How you doing? Pretty good.
You still only listed 10 languages?
Who?
Oh. Nobody important. Don't worry about it.
Roman.
11.
5 different forms of kanji.
That's cheating.
That's not even...
Well,
So,
anyways.
So, I think... Is a feat of strength of backsassing an archangel or saying no to him?
What about
I've done it
both?
before.
I don't know, but they still hear you.
Is there a fate of not caring?
Be careful, Sachi.
Is it a feat if you run through their portal?
Sora, don't joke about that. They might actually kill you. If you end up where you're not supposed to be. Kanton? 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 Kanton, you of all people should not be going anywhere near them.
I'm not here. I'm
I
not
do
here.
not
Wait,
want to
I'm
go
arriving
out
in a
there.
second. I'm waiting
She
for the
did not
boy.
want to go out there. You're a devil. They were going to heaven. We almost ran into a portal that goes straight to heaven.
Are you fucking
Okay. I'm about to arrive here. Just now.
You're already here.
You're already here.
I am here now.
You tried to go through a portal. You were stupid. You're here.
You can't take it back now, Kazuki.
I'm taking it back.
No, you can't. We all already reacted to it.
portal that leads to heaven?
Anyway, so sorry. I guess we could talk.
One of the smartest people I know.
Angels happen. That's why.
Hello, Lady Crystal.
As per you.
Hybris!
Oh!
Hybris, what is the time? Tell me the time! The time! What is the time?
Currently 12:44. Time is
Is it
very
safe?
relative here in space. Compared to Earth time, which I'm assuming is what you're asking.
He pulls out 2 cards.
Oh.
Oh god.
What'd you do?
God, you guys saw nothing.
No, now I did see something. What'd you do?
Just know that it's not his fault. Ethereal. 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 Just drop it for now. It's not his fault.
Okay.
I'll deal with it.
Looking for. Is Noru still here?
I'm not sure actually.
I don't know. That's what he was asking.
Just gonna poke your arm. Is that really you?
He takes off your thing.
She takes it and she's gonna hug you immediately.
Oh.
Come back here, you fuck. I'm proud of you, Kansan.
Gesture.
Yes, I'll need to call him. One moment.
I haven't seen you around, but as you can tell, we're starting to get some new recruits.
Alright.
Oh, good job.
He's always
In
a
every
hero.
sense of the word.
Alright.
Yes.
I went ahead and called him.
But even more so today.
Hopefully he'll
Good.
respond.
We should, get people together.
Just go and wait in the hallway.
Got it.
Is there something that we can help with?
Not at the moment.
You guys don't have to deal with it alone. You have a whole family backing you up.
I know.
Just wanted to reiterate.
Yes, well. Right now we're fine. Just trying to help Kantan.
Is this private?
For now.
Understand.
Everything will be explained in due time. Just wait a little bit.
Also, I was going to ask, when did we want to find Pumpkin if we were still doing that?
She came back the other day.
She's back. But now she's
When
gone.
Leaf was here. Again?
She's back now, she's gone.
She's left.
Ages?
Like,
To go where?
Wherever Rattler goes.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Yes, well, she didn't exactly tell us she was coming. She took what few things were still here and she left.
As long as she's happy, I guess.
And we got it. Lust, envy, and pride. Pretty cool.
It is.
Oh.
Okay. Text it well.
Hello, Cyrilda. Feeling better?
I wouldn't go in there if I were you, Yuki.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Who is...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is in there?
No, it's not. Don't.
If it's lightning, I can handle it.
Oh, okay.
Talk with him in a moment. Anyway.
Guy said he wanted to discharge a little bit.
Oh. That's gonna be bad.
Did he
he
ask?
said yeah.
Who?
He asked if he could discharge. Well, he just said, can I discharge a little bit in the training room?
Is that a bad thing? Are things exploding in there?
I don't think they're exploding in there.
It was less that he asked, more that he said he was
going in to do that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get to the bottom
Gareth, what are you
He's
doing?
fine. He's hold off. Just going down. I'm fine.
You could have gone anywhere else. You could have asked. Gareth, this isn't your house.
Sorry, I did ask permission from the others. I guess I should have asked permission from you.
I let it go this time. But I'm not letting you run rampant in my house again.
Sorry.
Last time you nearly killed someone.
Since we're in here, Hybris,
Yes.
I was, can't remember if I ever brought this up, but I was looking at programming in the room. And I figured out a way for people to be able to train a bit more, well, more safely in here without having to fear of getting injured severely.
How's that?
I did a little bit of programming. You know how you make, in here you've made,
I can
different
construct
weapons
things, yes.
to use. Well, I put in a program that instead of using weapons, it instead just covers people who are sparring together's body with a thin layer, which will harden upon impact of
I
someone
see, and
hitting them.
You'd like me to input that kind of program?
I may have tested it yesterday.
Don't ever do that again. Do not tamper with my systems. Ever again, do you hear me?
Didn't really think of it as tampering, because it's just a program I was running, but okay.
Yes. But if there had been something wrong with the program, some miscalculation, an error, anything, you could have knocked the entire power grid off for this station. This room uses a lot of energy. You understand that, right?
I'm aware.
And if your programming in any way had
Caused a spike.
you could have caused the entire room to explode. Hard light is not something you toy with.
I think that's why I was doing research. Well, I still don't understand it completely, but
Not much research has been done into it, for obvious reasons. Most people don't know how to use it properly.
it was just always on my mind of how to let people train more without having to fear of hurting another, with not just physical combat, but also letting them use their abilities. I think that happened ever since Mara and Smaller had their little fight and got hurt.
Yes, I recall.
So I was looking into it ever since then on how to do something.
It's a good idea,
And
though.
that was the...
One that I hadn't considered.
That was
just...
how me and Heck were able to fight without holding back as much.
I see. I'll reiterate again. Don't tamper with things. I'm serious.
I'm sorry. I should have
Just
brought that
next time you want to make a
towards
change,
you
let
before
me
I
know.
tried it.
If you want to program something, send it to me first. I'm pretty good at that, being made of code and all.
Again, I'm sorry. I guess I just wanted to do something to help, and
I
when in my
understand.
computer
Everyone
it looked
seems
like
to be
it would
concerned
work.
with helping me.
Well, I've always been concerned. Well, not concerned, but
More
always
than
been interested in
usual.
trying.
Everyone's been overly concerned. Well, I can handle myself.
This one was more of something I did before this happened.
Well, in either case, please respect my equipment and my home. Please, I'd like to not lose it. I've come to feel a bit attached.
I need you for a conversation, real quick, when you're not busy.
I see.
About just
Send me whatever code you're wanting to add to the room next time, and I'll see about adding it. Okay?
Alright. If I think of anything else, I'll be sure to, once I look through it myself, send it to you for finalization, and then you can make sure it's safe.
Like a fire hazard if
Thank
you
you.
block the door.
I was about to leave, actually.
It technically is. I need to go with Sachi.
Everything alright?
Yes.
Everything is alright.
Things are fine.
Everything's
though.
alright. We're...
The problem was dealt with. What on earth?
I'm pissed off.
Okay, you're pissed off. Oh, come here. We need you anyway.
Why? What's happening?
Content of his stream. Oh god. That is... Remind me never to make you angry.
I'm not that scary, I promise.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Are you okay?
Ah, what happened to you? You look like some sort of like fire thingy.
Let's
Can we avoid that?
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa, okay.
Sorry, I can just leave.
You can come now. You can come now.
Have you ever played the Jester's game?
No, but Kanton told me about it. And I've met him before.
Come on then, if you already know.
Have you all had these nightmares?
Yes, we have, actually.
Was Kanton the last?
I'll get over it. Did he start chasing you?
He
As soon as you picked it up?
Jinx?
Okay, what
We
did
had
he
a
say?
conversation.
So you can hear and see him.
Hi.
Okay, when he
wait, did you call me? I thought you did.
I
did
did actually.
Did he
yeah,
start
'cause-
tempting you with things that you would actually like?
Did you still need anything?
Kind of, yes.
No, I'm just visiting friends currently, if that's okay.
I see.
He mentioned
I
that he wouldn't
think
make mistakes
Akron
like
was
the
in
rest of you.
The headquarters.
Okay, so he... I think...
Too.
So I tempted him and pissed him off, and then he was all like,
Just a couple.
Jesus.
"Oh,
Okay, so what?
I
So
referred
what was
to
the
myself
conversation
as a
about?
hero," and he got really angry.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he didn't like heroes.
Well, he can get a thorn up his ass for all I care. You sure
So
you're
I
okay,
bet
though?
you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today.
No.
I don't think it was you
No.
that did it.
Unbelievable.
Exactly. It was a joke.
Yes.
Okay. What did he say? What did he say? Oh, he said he wanted revenge? He said he wanted to destroy Jester's connections.
Oh, that's good.
What else? What else? Hmm. I think that was almost it. Oh, I heard the creepy girl thing, which was weird. And then there was a heart thing on my bed, and then I remember just blacking out. Oh, the boy crystal. I stabbed one of the cards and it disappeared.
What?
Yeah. I tried
Oh.
to stab one of the cards and it disappeared off the table.
That works. Do you remember?
No, I just stabbed a random one. Because I know that to do that.
Oh boy.
So you had 3 cards prior?
No, I stabbed her.
I think he
stabbed a
just
random
saw
one.
one. Yeah, I think he just saw it and decided to do it. Okay.
Got incoming.
Yes, yes, we do.
Oh, he also offered to change my fate. That's all I really
Well, I mean, that's everybody who's
asked
done it by
him-
now.
I asked him why he was put there, and he explained to me that I think his enemy put him there. He was referring to Jester. And then I asked him what he did, and he didn't tell me. He said it wasn't for me.
Anyway.
to know.
Anyway, let's just drop the conversation, okay?
Other
Puts
than
away
that,
the
wise, just talk a lot about it. I'm glad you're okay, though. Are
He
you
offered
okay?
to be my dad at one point. It was weird.
Someone said something that I didn't like, and it. I don't have any earrings to cover what I look like anymore.
Do you want me to? Do you want some tea or something to help relax?
Hybris.
Yes?
Did you want me to take the card to Jester to destroy or something?
Yes, hold on to it
also,
for now.
The boy crystal.
I see.
Mm.
I'll find somewhere safe to put this for you. I'll hold on to it. You sure?
I mean, yeah, if we need it for something. What it's there for.
You've grown a lot. I'll find somewhere safe to put this for you. I'll be right back. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day.
Are you okay?
Yes, just putting something away.
Alright.
Question everywhere I go. Constantly. Are you okay? Well,
when you play the game, that's when you get it, and it's connected between both of you immediately. So follow the string, you'll get to him.
The old song about
Mm.
Hello.
Hi.
I didn't understand it at first. But then I saw that one. I saw Randy interacting with him. Back whenever I had first met Leaf.
He mentioned the rest of you and said that he wouldn't make the same mistakes as all of you did, or something. He said he had learned from his mistakes.
Who?
I mean, the bad guy. Not in a good way. He was like, he learned from his failures with the rest of you. He said he wouldn't let me go so easily. But he could see
What did he
and
do to
hear.
you? Or try to, anyways.
He offered to be my father.
That's... I'll be honest, between Dio or him, Dio is definitely the better choice there. Not being as nasty work.
He said
Anything else?
he wouldn't get out of my way, so I made him angry. And I said something about being a hero, and heroes wouldn't really give up what he wants and whatnot, and he got mad. And he said he hates heroes. He said he wanted to destroy Jester's connections, and he wanted revenge. He said that his enemy put him there. I think he was referring to Jester. And when I asked why he was put there in the first place, he never told me. He said it wasn't for me to know.
I see.
But if he can see and hear, he must know what's in the basement.
Oh, and he went down there again.
Yeah.
And then I stabbed the card with a void crystal, and it kind of just disappeared.
Strange. Well. Then at least we know that's a method.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
And now I have 2 cards.
Yes,
So...
I tried calling Jester, but he doesn't seem to be responding. Maybe he's busy. I don't know. I pulled out the card and tried to talk to it. Said, you know, hey Jester, if you're listening, we need you to come to the cathedral. He's been here before, so I know he knows how to get here.
Oh no, maybe he's busy with something.
Maybe we could try using the fake card at some point as some sort of gateway, like Andraste's.
But yeah, like, well, I know, Andraste's is the one that's from that place. So maybe hers brings it to the other place. And maybe that one also brings to the other place. And Jester's card brings you to Jester.
I don't know. I was just guessing.
And my second guess is also, you said you couldn't leave, but when you had the card, you can leave.
Yeah.
Well, he took my card, he took your card, he took a lot of our other cards. Right? The only people that have a card that that can go through and forth from that world would be Andraste and Kantan. Meaning, if we go there, we might as well be trapped as well. Unless he makes another full card and another tower card.
I didn't see any missing
I'd
cards.
expect he would.
It looked like the whole deck was still there.
And
he's replacing the cards that are destroyed. At least
to be
it
honest,
certainly seems like it.
creatures like that, usually the things that they're doing are nothing wrong. So usually to justify themselves saying like, oh, I've been here because I've done this. Usually they don't see it as wrong.
He didn't really tell me what he did.
Mm.
He wouldn't say.
Oh.
I said, what? Oh, I asked him what he wanted, and he said freedom and revenge.
No, that's a given.
And then
I'm trying to
I
break
asked him
out.
what he would do with that freedom, and he said kill everyone that's associated with Jester, basically, and those connections.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, we have more information. We just need to meet with Jester again now, I guess.
At some point, I feel like we're over-boggling him with all this stuff.
And what if he does like the slow thing that Andy speaks about and hates?
Slow walk?
Yeah.
It's fine, don't worry about it. It's okay, I'll slow walk myself.
If he slow walks, we'll slow walk right back. We'll give him angry faces too.
And pouty.
Let him know that we're upset with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know where I was.
Does that mean I can get mad at him? Can I
No.
punch him in the shin?
No.
Let's not hit them.
Okay.
As long as we don't overstay our welcome, you know. Keep it brief. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind it, but he is a busy man. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright, go greet your the guy. And Compound will go as well. I'll try to keep off the masses, so at least you guys can have a conversation.
Greetings.
Hello,
I got your
Jester.
summons.
Ah, I'm glad that worked. Something, finally. Anyways, just like we thought it might, Kanton had a dream.
Did he now? You escaped. Well done.
He pulls out 2 cards of fate. The devil card.
We must destroy it. Rips it. There's a flash. He turns to ash. Well done, Kantan. Was there anything different?
Yes, a lot. Did I not mention that? Oh god. Did I not mention the thing that made him mad?
Tell him. It's probably for the best.
Sorry about that. It was an unforeseen... I got a little angry, and I apologize.
Is it bad that he can go down there?
Yes. It means he has somehow gotten past the chains, the locks I put there.
He did it
I
again.
don't know how, though.
He spoke this time to me. Could see and hear. I said my name to him and he repeated it to me.
Was that before or after you?
Oh, after I picked up the card.
You take from there, he regains his senses.
Ah.
Otherwise, he is blind and deaf.
Before I took the card, I stabbed one of my void crystals into one of the other fake cards, and it kind of disappeared.
A void crystal?
Yeah.
You somehow brought it there.
It was on my person. It was kind of, not there though. I don't know what you call it.
Ethereal.
Yeah, that one.
I do not know if it worked or not.
I asked him a couple questions, along the lines of why he was put there. He told me, someone that he hated, referring to, I think, you, put him there. And then I asked him what he did to be put there, and he said he wouldn't tell me. On top of that, he said he wanted revenge, and he... Oh. Man. Connection card
I
feels...
didn't even know what happened. I just saw someone pop out of my vision out of nowhere.
Yes, perhaps a spatial fluctuation. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why though.
He didn't get mad at the, going downstairs comment.
Any comment about him being able to see and hear now?
He said that when you pick up the card, he gets back his senses.
Yeah.
So I guess none of you stuck around long enough to have a conversation with him.
At that point, he was chasing us around, so...
He stood
having
in
a
front of the
conversation...
door.
Sachi.
Oh. Okay, what's up?
Anyways, we'll see if he comes back.
Alright.
Sorry about that. As you were saying.
Right. He told me that he wanted to destroy your connection thingies, and everyone that was associated to you if he gets free.
The thing is
He
a
wanted-
fate eater. That is its
He
mission.
wanted revenge.
I bet he did. He's been imprisoned there
seemed-
a long time.
All that he wanted, really.
Anything else? Anything noteworthy?
He said,
Touch you at all?
No.
Good.
He said he could change my fate for me, and that he would be a father figure.
He read your fate, what you desire, and tempts you with it. As he did Hybris, as he did Seth, and the others.
That was really it. I heard the girl and saw the heartbeat before I entered.
She is communicating with everyone. I do not know how or why.
There was this weird thing that happened in front of the door. It's got all the locks on it. Some pulse pushing back at me. And then I heard her laugh. Maybe she's down there.
She's not down there. I assure you. Thank you for bringing me here, Hybris. And Pantan. Well done.
Oh, and he really hates heroes. I referred to myself as a hero and he tried to kill me.
You pissed off him.
I mean, he was standing in the way of my door. Oh, he said he wouldn't make mistakes like the others. He said he learned. That's really it now.
I see. All right.
Question for you, Chester.
Okay, Hybrid.
No.
Does this affect only those who have played your game, or those who have interacted with you? Even in the slightest.
Seems to be only those who played.
You, want to talk about what's wrong?
Not right now.
What is the purpose of this game that you can at least summarize from what you know?
Is a scout, a messenger, a past enemy of mine. I was forced to run. He came for me and roused him. It is an abyssal monster. Of a fate eater. It wishes to consume friends.
It's come from playing the game. Finding their fate with it.
And the bond. Correct.
You're gonna paste a hole in the floor.
It is attracted.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Don't do that. You're in space. Get sucked out.
Previously, you said you ran from it.
Sometimes just letting it all out helps.
Is that because you were in trouble?
Instead of bottling it up.
Because it is truly that powerful.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Yeah, it does.
I attempted to fight it. I did not want to leave my home. The entire library is there. My work.
There's several ears here, or single ones if you...
It slayed the tree.
Yeah, that's
Need
the
a target.
problem.
I feel sorry for him.
Happened to me.
It slayed the tree.
Yeah, eventually.
Insert JoJo meme here.
Bruce, are you okay? Well, I know you're not okay. I mean, you're pacing. Usually that means you're anxious, upset, or angry.
Angry. That's it.
Wow, you're just like me.
I resent that comment, Sachi. I resent it a lot. I am just about had it with today. I'm going to...
I think I'm too much of an influence on you. Which is good or bad, depending on how you see it.
Oh my god, I'm going to punch a wall in a minute, and that'll probably break my hand because I'm fleshy and shit, and
No, that I've done that too.
Oh my god, Sachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's great, Sachi. It's just fucking great.
Relax. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
I'll take a deep breath, chuckle fuck. Just fucking...
Okay, alright, numbnuts, calm down. Calm down, breathe in, take out all the bullshit. At least you just pace around. Me, I just run around like it's a fucking jungle gym.
That's because Purple Lotus is a jungle gym.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Alright.
Just...
Yeah. That's usually what I do half the time in this situation. She's like a sibling. Which ain't so bad.
I already told her once or twice
Hey.
before each.
You know what makes me feel better? Bullying people. Bully me. Come on.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Man, that silence hurts.
For fuck's sake. Fucking headaches. Screaming. Oh, God. Fucking show him. Being a fucking prick. God damn it. Hi, Dicey. I'm turning my air off before we get too far into this, because it's actually getting cold in here. Ah. There we go. Hovered over Untran. What? No. Unfriending. I'm the growling. Let's set this up. Actually, can somebody do me a favor and tell Sachi that he hears noise, screaming noise from down in the basement or down in the lab, in his head specifically, a voice. God damn, y'all keep getting kicked. There you are. Just let me know when he's on his way. Is he on his way? Come on, guys. I need this. I gotta bully Sachi. Thank you, May. Let me get rid of my chair real quick. Make this easier. I'm sorry, Fierce. I keep trying to invite you, but it's not working. Sent you so many invites. Try getting rid of some friends off your friends list.
Oblivious?
I wouldn't get too close.
Oh, it's oblivious.
I don't think that's oblivious, Sachi. That's something else.
No. Oblivious. It's me, Sachi.
Fuck.
Hybris?
That's oblivious. Oblivious,
Hybris.
calm. Calm down. Shh. Remember me. Trained. You fucking asshole.
This is amazing.
Calm down. Calm down.
I don't think this is okay, Hybris. Hybris.
I haven't felt this good in almost a month.
This doesn't look good, Hybris.
Hybris. Calm down.
Yeah. You told me I should bully you, though, so I figured, since
No.
this happened, just a little bit of fun. I didn't know how long
Stand
it would
back.
be.
Hybris. I don't think that this is something that you want to do.
Oh, I asked for it.
I'm not gonna do anything. I just wanted to scare him a little. The screaming is a little annoying, though.
Hey, you gave me a heart attack.
No. That's screaming. In my head. I think Elma's still in here. Underneath all of this. Like a skin.
Hybris. What happened to you? I knew you weren't faking stuff. Or was faking.
Is this why she's been in a?
Right. You can control this, right?
Mostly. The twitching's
Does
a
it
little
look like-
involuntary.
You.
Can you?
Okay. All right.
I don't think that this needs to continue. Don't touch it, Kantan.
Okay.
Here. Let me see. Okay. You're good. Okay.
Fine, just need to calm down.
Yes, calm down. Remember your rune.
Yes. Yes, my body.
Remember your rune.
Why the screaming?
I'm not really sure about that. I think that's Arcadum peeking through. The rune is a little bit of him, is what he said. So, it stands to reason that this thing is
Hey, you
a
wanna
little
scare-
bit of him
Get back
too.
in the ring.
I think she can control it. Hey, you want to go scare the numb fucks upstairs?
This doesn't.
Those chuckle fucks,
Is
yeah.
this painful?
Yeah.
Really?
No,
I think
I
the
think
human
you'll have
body
a
is
higher alert.
underneath. I can feel it.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
She'll be fine. She has control of it, right? Right?
Yeah.
See?
Is this something
she's
that you really
fine.
want to do,
Feels so-
Hybris?
No, I don't think scaring them would be a good idea.
Oh.
But this feels the same as when we took you to Vent. You exerted everything and you didn't like it after the fact. You didn't like giving into that part of yourself, Hybris. Your anger.
It's okay. It's okay to let it out every once in a while. Okay?
But not if it's
Maybe
detrimental, Sachi. Look at her.
I think this is a part of her. Not just...
It is. The rune
her
is a
changing.
part of my code. It's just... The code isn't a part of me as much right now.
You're giving into your anger, Hybris.
I know. I'm just so angry. So many...
It's okay to be angry, but you don't have to give in to
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You're stronger than that.
How many people know about this?
Only a small handful.
Hybris, please.
Alright, let's revert back. Come on. Let's
Just-
revert back. Just Yeah.
I just need a few
Alright,
minutes.
you only you. Alright.
Hybris, you should try shooting some lasers. That
No.
would be cool.
Shut up. No lasers. No lasers.
No lasers.
No
No
lasers.
lasers.
He means
Especially
well.
not in
He
here.
means well. He's not trying to annoy you.
Just remember how horrible you felt after we took you to vent. I know this isn't something that you want. At least I don't think it is. I don't want to tell you what you want, but...
This was something you were trying to test.
Please! Shut up!
The voices.
We're here no matter what, Hybris.
Uh-oh. Livius? Calm down.
I think she's going back to her body.
Body's inside that thing.
What? How do
Yeah.
you fit a whole body in that?
Rune, flesh weaving.
Whoa.
Hey! You okay? Calm
Yeah.
down?
Yeah, just...
You like bullying me for that, yeah?
That's the best I felt in a month.
There you go. Jesus. Literally gave me a heart attack.
That was the point.
Yeah.
It felt so good to... At least something. The moment it happened, I wasn't exactly sure what was going on. I was dreaming or something, but... It felt... right.
That's what you said before.
Yeah. Like... being a part of myself again.
That's good.
Sorry if I scared you. I just,
And you scared the living shit out of me, and then I heard screaming in my head at some point while I was talking to these two, and I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, wait a minute, I might get my ass beaten or something. So like, let me grab these two for backup, just in case.
yeah, no, I wasn't intending on hurting anyone.
Wizard. Why aren't you always in that body? If you could get in it.
I actually tried to while I was in my dream, but I was a little too afraid to be angry.
Is that like your siren form?
Now that you mention
you're
it,
like
there are
Brim now.
similarities. Kind of, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, the next time you need to let out some steam, I wouldn't mind being a punching bag. Maybe not in that form, but you can like knock me around.
No, I'm a little overwhelmed. Everybody's trying to do things for me, and
I know.
people randomly showing up, people eavesdropping,
Like
people
I said,
making modifications to my training room without saying anything.
Like I said, this
Gareth
and whatever I have on here. Every irritation, every small irritation, like I said to them, anything just ticks me off, and then I just get into this blind rage sometimes, and I just gotta go somewhere, cool myself off, because usually me getting angry or
Rage
something,
is
it's
one of the-
getting angry nothing at all.
Rage was one of the first emotions I ever experienced in full. I've had a lot of time to come to understand it. It's a useful tool when channeled properly. Thankfully, I had Arcadum to teach me.
I've been trying to curb it somewhere else and blowing it up on people half the time.
Again, both of you, I'm sorry if I scared you.
Well, they would never saw this, and I wasn't expecting anything like that when I came here. I thought I heard screaming, and I thought it was a cry for help. I was like, well, I don't know how too late it will be if I went out to grab everyone else, so I had to just grab these two who I was talking to anyway. Just in case if anything happened, if we did see something, I probably would have told one of them to go back and whoever was with me handle what was going on with you.
I told you it wasn't malicious.
I know.
Even when we were in the casino, it didn't do anything. It just came to me. It knows.
I know. I'm just making sure. I can't help
kill you?
be cautious.
No.
Like, get rid of you or something?
No, the body tried to delete the soul because it didn't know what was going on. But the body still recognizes me as a part of itself.
How do you get back to normal?
Well,
or is this normal?
This is not normal, and if it is, kill me now. I can't.
Thanks.
I don't want to go any much longer than I have to, like this. I had multiple people ask me if this was what I wanted while I was evolving, and even now, after the change, I had a lot of people saying, "Oh wow, this is amazing. This is great." It's not great. It's terrifying, uncomfortable, disgusting at times, painful. I get headaches all the time.
Yeah.
I'm coughing up blood now.
I kind of miss Hybris.
Yeah.
She was all like words and stuff. And then you'd be like, cool. And then you'd just, I don't know, do something cool on your computer.
Yeah.
Now you just seem miserable and sad.
That's an accurate assessment, Kanton.
I make those.
The only thing I've noticed is you've been able to laugh and maybe experience happiness.
I was
in a
able to
different way.
laugh
I don't know if that
before, I
means-
guess I just didn't really... I don't know. Everything's just a little bit different. The anchor
guess
more potent. My sadness more deep. My happiness more bright. Everything is...
That's ones and zeros.
And I was never quite ones and zeros to begin with, but I understand.
You know, you and Vincent share similarities, at least in the emotional realm.
I hoped he would have recognized that, but he's so blind to everyone else. I would have liked to have asked him a lot more questions, but...
Maybe not so much blind, but he's got an agenda. And he's always been one to stick to that. And sometimes, and he's admitted this even recently, that he recognizes sometimes he can steamroll over people that he doesn't intend to.
Well.
You always have the opportunity to speak with him. I'm sure he's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I'm not exactly eager to do that. Last time I spoke with him one-on-one, he started berating me, so...
Andy says that the data transfer of the data you need will be within 24 hours.
Oh. That's good to hear. That'll help with my research.
So what's next for Hybris? I mean, you got that circle thing.
Huh?
You turned into this. I mean, the circle thing on your back. I mean, it made you this, right?
Well, one thing I noticed is now that the body, well, ever since it was put to sleep, the mantra disappeared. While it was resting in my terminal before this, it was asleep and the mantra was gone.
I think that the mantra is inside you. No.
Or she is the mantra.
It's a possibility. There's a lot of things that it could be. But what's next for me is figuring out.
I'm just going to say, did they explain to you exactly how they got you in that body? Because I would assume that it has something to do with some sort of soul attachment.
It is a soul. Why have a soul? Artificial, maybe, but it's a soul.
Be able to grab her soul, get the prepared body there, and put it in. That's what we did. And we
I wonder
sure
what
the body
happens
was
if you do deals with devils now.
constantly running.
I'm not in any rush to test something like that.
You should let Kantan touch her soul, like he touched Brand's.
Would you shut up?
Wait, what?
I mean, you might actually be able to...
No!
I don't know.
I
To
didn't have...
figure out some stuff.
Touching Brim's soul, that's a bit...
She asked for it.
We made an agreement. She sold her soul to me for a day.
That he used protection.
What? You're making it sound weird.
When you put it like, yeah, that has a little...
What? No, he made sure that it was
lewd.
safe.
Oh, and I accidentally deleted some of her memories. But then I put them back. I think.
So the protection broke.
Oh, dumb.
You better have. Anyways, I'm almost done reviewing my code. I think I've mostly isolated a section of code that I can start making edits to. And once I make the edits, I'll have to figure out exactly what I need to do to get myself back in there. And then I can finally put all of this to rest.
Do you think you'll miss this?
No. I have been thinking a lot about it, though. Once I've vacated this body, I want to give it a proper burial.
What does that mean to you?
Putting things to rest. Alma was... Wow. I don't know much about her, but... she was gracious enough to let me use this. Even if it wasn't exactly perhaps what she had intended. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm
I would
thankful.
argue. I was going to say I would argue that you might have given it a greater purpose than she intended.
Yeah.
And also,
I would say so.
I want to make another point. I don't think it's possible to have an artificial soul. I think that's next to impossible.
Created by something that was created by mortals? Sounds pretty artificial to me.
I would argue that once a soul is created, it stops being artificial or having any ties to being man-made, simply for being a soul. You can look at it how you want, but I think that you, unless you're okay with accepting that it might be artificial, it's greater than that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that you achieved for yourself, whether you intended to or not.
It was never my intention. I was always just following my directive.
You were living your life. Now you've been given maybe the ability to realize that and live it even more.
I'm just trying to survive at this point. I didn't ask for any of it.
No, you didn't. But you haven't. And I think that you're only doing everything that you possibly can with it. Don't sell yourself so short. I think this is what you were meant for. And to be honest, I think that you have a greater purpose. I think we all do. I think we all have a purpose, whether some of us have been able to realize that purpose for themselves or not. Well, I would argue that part of your purpose is aegis. And you have a purpose with all of us. I think that the soul that you've obtained will allow you to achieve maybe an even greater purpose than I think most could even hope for.
I see.
Sometimes you gotta go through a lot of shit to get to the better parts of life.
It's a very
Not a
wise
very
thing of you to
eloquent way
say.
but
No, but it's wise. Ion?
Hybris. The rest of us are heading out. We're going to catch a movie, I guess. I just wanted to let you know if you wanted to come along. The rest of you.
You know...
I did want to ask real quick.
Yeah.
Our next steps for Jester or whatever. How do we approach that?
We need to work with him to make sure that this thing stays locked away, and if it escapes, then we have to either lock it back up in whatever way we can, or we have to remove it. That thing is dangerous. These abyssal creatures, they're not something you mess with. They're not like the demons that come from the abyss. Those are small fry by comparison. This thing is
So
like
we're
a black
forever
hole.
intertwined in this.
Potentially. I'm sorry. I just...
We'll get through it. We're heroes after all.
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the reason we're gonna get through. But it's a good start.
Good starting point, but there's a lot of planning,
What's
preparation.
Yeah. I mean, in some cases he's right. What's the phrase? Heroes never win? Or villains never win? I had that backwards.
Also, heroes never die. I think is another one.
I'd have to dispute that one.
Yeah,
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
There you go.
That's it.
That's a good one. That is until people forget the legend, but that's a technicality.
And you become a fairy tale.
Then you become foreplay.
Ooh. I want to come like a myth. The myth of Kanto. That'd be cool.
You'll be like one of those things where people have with sleepovers. If you put a toaster in the bathroom,
you know,
at a certain time.
I've had a really stressful day, and I think I've gotten enough work done.
Content will show up in the
I don't know
mirror and
about
take
you,
you
but...
in.
Yeah, I think I
you
could
should get
use
some rest.
Some time to relax.
Yeah.
Movie time it is then.
Yeah. What about you two?
I've never been to the movies.
Oh. Well, I've been doing a
been a
lot of
while since I've
firsts, so...
Is it cool? What's it like?
You
Are we
watch
just
it...
gonna go to someone's house and watch
It's
something
like
on TV?
being told a story, but visually, you're watching things happen.
I know what a TV is, Hybris. I'm not like 50 or something.
Well, well,
In
TV
You are
human
like
years.
350 now.
usually lasts generally between 30 minutes to an hour. A movie can last anywhere between an hour and 30 minutes to 3 hours.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. There's plenty of
Does
good
the movie
ones.
have like lasers in it and stuff?
Sometimes. Sometimes they have things in them that don't even exist yet. There used to be old films about things like me, and how they were going to take over the world and destroy all of humanity. Yeah, those were stupid. I don't like those.
Robots.
Yeah.
Not a robot.
I've had the number of
Series on it.
the number of people ever since
waiting.
I started using robotic shells, though, is even at the research and development firm that I was with for the longest time, the number of them that seemed to be concerned that I was going to go Terminator was too many.
This might be in poor taste, but hear me out, Hybris.
Yeah?
Body snatchers.
Unbelievable.
I'm sorry. It's just a joke.
No.
You're not.
I get it. Bad joke, though.
Don't make her do the thing.
I had to make it.
I can't do the thing. The thing doesn't work. Although that thing...
It sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Can I have it? Wait, if I wear the ring, can I turn into the
No.
cool Hybris monster thing?
No, if anything, it would likely eat you alive.
Don't you know how to use a computer?
What is he doing? You should
Does that computer
Sachi-
even work, or does it just have pictures?
Sachi, are you having trouble logging in again?
I forgot my RuneScape password.
Did you really? You downloaded RuneScape?
Yes, on one of the work computers. Sachi, get out.
Did you get that Minecraft stuff?
Stop.
Wait, you know what Minecraft is?
Sachi, log
Yeah,
off and get
people
out.
play it all.
This is a restricted area, Sachi, and you're not a member of Aegis anymore.
Can you download Minecraft real quick before you? No,
Wow. Fuck. I gotta remember my password. Wait.
I can help you
Wait,
with that.
does that mean my email for Aegis is no longer in use? Oh fuck, how am I gonna get my password?
You'll have access to that. If you need help with that, let me know.
I feel really short.
How do you forget your password and you're in the presence of like a literal AI?
Well, Jake says you should never
Well,
share
yeah,
information.
Yeah?
You shouldn't.
Have you tried? Did you?
I'm
try
always
password
very
one?
careful about sharing any information. If any of it got out, I'd probably have to do something drastic.
You can't guess my password.
Yeah, this cough is getting really bad.
Why would you say
Don't
that
say
out
it.
loud?
Oh, wait. It's don't steal my Bitcoin.
My password was Sachi Rules 123, and rules with a Z.
Oh, okay. Kanton, you remember the vlogs you were doing?
Yes, and I have,
Annie's
yeah.
encrypting my
and
passwords.
mine is
Annie,
Sachi
no,
the
I would
Stinky
never-
Smelly 21.
A vlog of you playing.
Oh, that's all. Is that my Aegis? Do you rename my Aegis email?
I'll do it.
Like people could
No,
play
I
games,
haven't,
video
but that's
games
a good
with
idea. I'll consider it.
Oh no.
I'll let you know if I do.
See how good you are.
Annie's re-encrypting my passwords. I don't know what that means.
That means she's changing your passwords.
You could build your own throne room.
Annie,
You're right.
Anyways,
Yeah, that game's a fossil.
yeah, it is actually.
Are we making dinosaurs?
You can press access when
No,
you
I'm
get-
not planning on it.
I remember I used to spend too many Neo points on trying to get omelets for my Neopet.
You know,
Cleared out.
They did. I told you, they were all headed to the movies.
hold on. Let me check the other room. 1 second. Wow. Wow, that's... Huh.
Used to be a game series a long time ago, and then they got tired of games.
That's funny. They're all
I
gone.
think there's like 46.
I walk away for 10 minutes to scare Sachi and everybody leaves. So,
Yeah, you scared the living shit out of me.
Movie theater.
They might all be waiting at the theater for us.
They're probably waiting at the theater. I told Acheron to hold up.
Oh.
So if you request on him, maybe.
Well, going to the movies, Kanton?
Yeah, let's go.
Request his
I want to go to the
location.
movies.
Wait, is there a way where we could put a panel so I can play RuneScape on my eye?
No.
Oh.
Kanton, you should put
See you
Minecraft
guys
on
there
your
in a
hand.
Anyways, what was I going
No.
to say? Oh yeah.
You look at it a lot.
Scene.